the triple bottom and triple top indicator, which is offered for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and run it on your chart. Additionally, traders can read this page to learn about how the indicator works and its functionality. From the Navigator section, we select the indicator file and run the indicator by dragging the file onto the chart. Once the indicator is placed on the chart, it begins to identify and draw triple bottom and triple top patterns on the price chart. Traders who are looking to identify these patterns on the chart can use the triple bottom and triple top indicator to detect the patterns, and after identifying a triple top pattern, they can enter a sell trade once the neckline is broken. And in the case of the triple bottom pattern, after the neckline is broken, they can enter a buy trade. The way these patterns are detected and identified is based on recognizing 3 pivots, where the maximum distance between the first pivot and the second pivot is 0.5 ATR, and the maximum distance between the second pivot and the third pivot should also be 0.5 ATR. This filter ensures that the patterns identified meet higher standards, and if detected, they will have even greater validity and reliability after the neckline is broken, so that we can achieve a suitable and satisfactory profit after entering the trade. In the Settings section, under the Input tab, there are options available for us. In the first part, we can enable or disable the display of zigzag lines. In the next section, we can set the pivot period for the zigzag lines, which is set to 3 by default. The higher we set this value, the pivots that are identified will have longer periods, and the lower we set it, the pivots identified will have shorter periods. In the next section, we can adjust the style of the zigzag lines. Among the 5 options, solid, dash, dot, and dash, dot, here I am choosing the solid style. In the next section, we can change the color of the zigzag lines to any color we like. And finally, we can adjust the thickness of the zigzag lines. At the bottom section, we can change the maximum distance between points. The higher we set this value, the more patterns will be identified for us, but they will be less reliable and may not meet the required standards. In the next section, we can enable or disable the display of these patterns, and finally, we can change the color of the triple bottom and triple top patterns to any color we like. Here, I set the zigzag line period to 5, which determines how the indicator behaves, and then I proceed to click on the Confirm button to apply the changes. The zigzag lines are displayed for us in a solid style, and the patterns that are identified are based on that. The patterns are detected according to the 5-period zigzag line and are drawn on the chart. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We'd be very happy if you could share your valuable and thoughtful comments, suggestions, or any feedback you might have with us in the comments section below.